What in the ever-loving fuck is this picture here? Okay. Before I introduce ourselves, we got a situation here.
Oh man.
So what we're looking at here, and I'm sorry if you're only listening to the audio podcast, but I'll try to describe this as the best way that I can. This DCU Updates has put out a picture of our first look at Clark Kent. So they already fucked up. Well, I'm not gonna say fucked up. They had the uniform. They showed those first, and those were kind of but he didn't look like this at all. They gave my boy Clark Kent a broccoli cut, a Zoomer broccoli cut. He looks like every gym bro. All he's missing is a dangling earring.
Yeah. I don't know about that, man. That looks like you can tell it's a wig. Right,
yeah, it's a wig. But the thing about it is he's a dude. Dude is about to. I wonder if this is photoshopped. This can't be real.
Broccoli boy.
He's about to go up to you and look. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you something. You see somebody about to walk up to you and talk to you with this haircut, you about to hear some major bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, like it's about to be some garbage.
Oh shit.
He's about to talk to you about crypto, shit coins, pussy.
All right. Yeah, definitely some crypto. Definitely. God, hey man, let's get all right. Enough of this guy.
I hate this haircut. Hey, anyway, let's
get into introduction, buddy. Go ahead.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grant Roland here, and as always, I'm here with the bastion of the broccoli cut himself, my boy Ed Phillips.
I don't have any hair, brother. I don't have any hair.
Dude, you know what you should have done is you should get one of these haircuts, like the wig, and just put it just wear it for a podcast. Matter of fact, that's going to be your Halloween costume. I'm choosing that for you.
For the Halloween, look good.
For the Halloween, you look like Rocky Dennis, but for the Halloween.
Some people say I'm a spitting image of Henry Cavill. What do you think?
Like if Henry. Like if Henry Cavill's brother had all kinds of facial issues.
Yeah.
All right. But no, for the Halloween edition, you have to wear the broccoli cut wig for the episode. You got to do it.
I'll think about it. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Grant. Give us our starting topic for the day.
So I was surfing the old Twitter sphere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Insomniac Games said we're busy with the Marvel's Wolverine. And I was like, well, what are they talking about? Because I know Sweet Baby Incorporated is all over this, so they're fucking it up is what they really meant. But then I had to read the tweet. I'm not going to say this person's name, but this is what the tweet said that, what's funny is I don't understand how they responded to this. So this is what it said. It says, why do you don't making a port?
Man, people need to read their tweets before they.
It says,
send
why
it
do
out.
Why do you don't make a port remastered for the PS4, PS5?
Read your tweets before you tweet, please.
My God. But what's funny is they just said we're busy with Marvel's Wolverine. Like that was kind of like, hey, we don't understand what the fuck you're saying. This is what we're doing.
Yeah. So the picture we covered this in our last podcast. Pictures of Jean Grey. Like, I don't know what they're going for there. If those are the actual in-game shots of what Jean Grey is going to look like, yeah, Jean Gay. But if that's the actual shot of Jean Grey in the video game, that's just ridiculous. Congratulations, you're the first time that anyone, movies included, that made Jean Grey look
hideous. No, not even ugly. That's hideous.
So good job, Insomniac. Going with that Sweet Baby Incorporated trash. Good job.
Yeah. Why you don't make a porting remaster?
Who was? We don't want to say their name, but
no, I don't know. I don't know if English was his first language or not. It's obviously.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
You're a
anyway,
bully. I'm a
back to
bully.
Marvel. You're a bully, yeah.
I'm a bully.
So Marvel Wolverine. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll change the character design later for Jean Grey, and maybe that's a rough cut. Maybe I don't know. Maybe wishful thinking there. But who knows? I just hope they do something because that character model is atrocious. It's ridiculous. All right, Grant. Next, guess what we're talking about?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Gaming Awards 2024 winners.
I didn't even know this was a real thing.
Yeah, you didn't know it was a real thing. I mean,
No.
it's big time, dude. So let's go over some winners. First, let's talk about the Game of the Year award.
I feel like we should have had some music and some like. I feel like we should have done this like the Oscars.
Oh yeah. All right. So let's start with the first one. All right, the Game of the Year award winner for the 2024 Gaming Awards. Gaming Awards is the winner is Baldur's Gate 3 by Larian Studios. I could see that. I mean, if you're whatever, you can create whatever characters you want. And that's the purpose of the game, to make your own RPG. So that's a good pick.
How the fuck was Legend of Zelda on here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what the hell is going on here?
I think they put Legend of Zelda on here because of the clothing attire you can choose for Link. But I mean, come on now. Link's been trying to save Zelda since 1986 or 5 or whatever.
I don't care. We're not letting you have that. You're not taking. Nope, you don't get that one. Sorry.
Nope. All right, so next one is Final Fantasy 16 by Square Enix. This one makes sense. There's actually a good character, believe it or not. Is a really good character. What was his name? What was his name? We just had it. Oh, Dion Lesage or Lesage. He was actually a well done character. He was the Bahamut guy in Final Fantasy 16, and they introduced him as gay, which was actually it was natural. The story flowed naturally in Final Fantasy 16, and so I actually give this one a thumbs up. That's pretty good pick. We already said Legend of Zelda. Still don't understand that one.
Fuck.
I haven't heard of this one. Thirsty Suitors, Outer Loop Games. Have you ever heard of that?
I've never heard of any of this. I've never heard of half of this stuff.
Spider-Man.
I didn't even know these awards existed.
So Spider-Man 2's in here. I haven't played Spider-Man 2, so I don't know what they would be referring to. Honestly,
it was Sweet Baby Incorporated, so I'm sure. Yes.
Oh, was it? Well, I mean, Insomniac Studios made it, so and Sony Interactive. So I don't know what gave Spider-Man 2 this award because I haven't played the game. Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. I mean the
role-playing musical.
That name speaks for itself. So by Humble
Hi,
Games.
goodbye. Let's go out.
Exactly. So, yeah, that one makes sense. Actually, this is the one that makes sense out of the names. Out of all of them. What about Thirsty Suitors too? So role-playing musical, yeah, it makes sense to me. Okay, now the Gaming Magazine Readers Award.
Do I need to give you a drum roll?
Winner, Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to win all these because you can be either or. You can be whatever you want in these games.
It's a clean sweep so far.
Yeah. I mean, didn't they? They're going to win probably. I think they already won Game of the Year, right? Last time,
Yeah, we should have started at the bottom and worked our way up to Game of the Year, but it's all right. Fuck it. Who cares? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Who cares? I didn't even know this was a thing. All right, so then you got Final Fantasy 16. Goodbye, Volcano High. Never heard of it. Legend of Zelda again.
Why?
Chia Awakeb. I don't know what game
the last one should have won.
This bed we made. Yeah, there you go. That should have won.
That should have won.
That should have won. All right, gaming icon.
Hold on,
Gaming.
hold on. Let's.
Gaming.
And he ran away with this because he ran unopposed. Go ahead.
Hey, dude, we got 69 viewers.
Oh, good.
Nice. 69.
Nice. Right in time for the gaming awards.
Good job, guys. All right, let's make sure no one drops or no one comes in the stream. Keep it at 69. Anyway, Gaming Icon Award. Jeremy Crawford, Wizards of the Coast, winner. I'm assuming
I could see that.
Baldur's Gate 3, something to do Baldur's Gate 3.
I could see that.
Yeah. Industry Diversity Award, winner.
Okay.
Latinx,
Latinx and gaming.
Latinx and gaming. What is a Latinx?
So apparently it's I don't know. It's somebody that they don't want to be called Latina or Latino, so they want to be Latinx.
Did a white person make this word up?
Huh? Yes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. White people made all this up.
Yeah, some white person made that word up.
Yeah.
And said, you guys need to be considered Latinx. I bet it's a white, it's a white woman that did that.
It is. She's definitely got blue hair.
Yeah. Weighs like 350 pounds.
350 pounds.
Yeah. All right. Humble Games, Larian Studios. Okay, that's all icon winners. Women in Games International.
This is queer-tea gamers because
that makes
coding.
Sense.
That's actually well, that's actually a clever name. You know, if you're going to do that,
I like that. Come on.
Yeah, that's actually a clever name.
Roll 7, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Women in Games International.
Like, what's wrong with that?
I don't understand that one.
I don't know. I guess
because Icon Award.
Oh, it's diversity.
Oh no. This is winner industry diversity. So this makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Authentic Representation Award. Winner, Thirsty Suitors. We had that one earlier. And of course, Baldur's Gate 3, Core Island. Don't know what that is. Sims 4. Yeah.
The Sims 4.
The Expanse. I watched the series. I never played the Telltale game. The Expanse. I really like the Expanse. That came on was it Sci-Fi first, and then Amazon picked it up for the final seasons. That was actually a pretty good series. Deck 9, this bed we made. There you go. That's a good one. All right, best LGBTQ plus character award. Shadowheart. Okay, so this one is another Baldur's Gate 3, which you can just make the characters however you want to, whatever your sexual preferences. That makes sense. Alloy, I think she was introduced as gay in one of the DLCs at the end of Forbidden West, maybe. I'm pretty sure she was. Or they at least hinted at it. All right. Dion Lesage, Final Fantasy 16, that was good. Chia Awakib, I don't know what that is. Anyway. All right. Best LGBTQ plus indie game award, Thirsty Suitors, Core Island, Stray Gods, blah, blah, blah. Best LGBT contribution to esports award. Winner, MZ Rose. I don't know who these people are.
I don't know who these people are. We're going to go talk about them because I don't want them to be like, oh, they're dunking on them. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
so we're going to go down here to the and this deservingly so was the should have won. It's the Geek Entertainment Moment of the Year, LGBTQ. The winner, The Last of Us, long time ago. Long time. With my boy. What's his name?
What's wrong, man?
What's his name? Ron Swanson, man.
Yeah, Ron. Yeah, what about it?
Is that the episode that they're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the winner. Obviously, I don't know. I don't know what any of the other stuff is.
I watched the entire series. Yeah, that definitely should win. Trust me. Go take a look at it. You'll like it.
Well, guys, that was your 2024 Gaming Awards.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing.
I didn't either.
Like we just saw it today.
If I'd have known, I'd have put on a tux.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, that's enough of that. All right, dude. let's get to some Twitter news.
All
Actually,
right.
oh, dude, people are still bitching about Elden Ring.
It's too hard.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, it's hard. It's supposed to be.
yeah. So I think PC Gamer had that article about yeah, it was a Gamer. Uh, duh, duh, duh. What is it? Do, 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 do. Here we go. All right. So let me share this real quick. All right. So PC Gamer released an article talking about how the bosses are a delightful new tier of suffering, but threaten to make Elden Ring a worse RPG. Okay. So for this one, Elden Ring, the DLC is just right. So I just beat it today, or actually last night. I beat it last night.
Ah,
That's right.
congratulations. Dun, 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 dun,
Exactly. So
dun.
I beat it last night. I don't want to. I'm trying not to say stuff without spoiling. So, uh,
You're also trying to be humble and not brag. I can tell. I can tell you're not trying to.
oh,
trying
don't get me wrong. The last boss you have to fight for, like the main progressing of the
mm-hmm.
DLC, he whooped my ass so many damn times.
I know, because I remember you text me. You're like, I'm at the last boss. It was like 5 o'clock, and then at 9 o'clock,
Yeah,
you're like, I finally beat it. I was
that guy was rough.
like,
All right. So I'm
oh
not gonna
shit,
say.
Dawn Trail's coming out. I guess that's what you're moving on to next, huh?
Maybe I'm gonna wait a little bit.
All right, let's not get off subject. Come on, keep going. Let's stay back on course. I
Yeah.
just saw
Well,
that.
we can talk Dawn Trail in a little bit. Just
All right.
wait. All right. So yeah. So I beat it last night.
Mm-hmm.
I've cleared the DLC. I think I've done every single boss you can possibly do in that DLC. I found everything. But that last boss, he was just rough, dude. Like, you'll recognize him if you ever beat the original Elden Ring. You're gonna recognize him, and he is super powered.
Do
I'm
you think
talking about.
Do you think I'm at the end of Elden Ring? You're
Oh, I'm not
talking to
talking
me.
about you. I'm talking about other
Okay.
people that are
Okay.
listening.
Okay.
Okay, like this guy was really rough, but we'll get to that. Actually, we're not going to get to it because if I say the name, I don't want to spoil anything for someone who
Yeah,
hasn't
don't
made it
spoil
there.
it. Don't
Yeah,
spoil it. Don't be
but I
that
fought a
guy.
lot of other bosses, like remembrance bosses that give you the remembrance to get like a special piece of gear from the round table hold. But I beat all of them in the DLC. And now, since I beat the DLC, I'm going over to back into the main game and continuing the story there to get back in New Game Plus to just redo everything again, probably
And hey, guess what?
until another game comes out.
If you want to see him beat these bosses, go over to our YouTube channel. They're all there.
Yeah, but look at this guy. Look at our chat.
I know
Look at the
he's
chat.
super spam.
Palestine or Israel. That's so basically for the ones listening on podcasts or just audio, because this is going to come out on podcast. This guy is in our stream saying Palestine or Israel. This is a gaming podcast, buddy.
We don't talk politics here.
Exactly. So let's get out of that. Well, we kind of do talk politics,
Well,
but
kind of. Yeah,
not that kind of politics.
not
Gaming
like world.
politics.
Yeah, not world politics.
Yeah. All right, but anyway, back to that article. Like, dude, what's his name? Miyazuki, the creator from Software Games. I think that Miyazuki. All right. Anyway, he came out before the DLC was released, saying that these bosses are gonna be fucking hard, dude. I mean, they're like if they stuck to the same progression in like the regular game, then it wouldn't be any fun. Like I would probably get bored if
No,
the
it wouldn't
bosses
be.
were just like if
Yeah.
I just go in there and just wax them, like you get. So if you get a good build in the standalone game, if you get a good build and you go in, you can like completely destroy bosses, like make it really easy. I guess you could call it cheesing in a way, but
That's
in
what I
my
need.
opinion, if developers are put in the game, then you use it. I don't like how people talk about, oh well, you need to take off all your armor and just fight him with a fucking dagger. No, I mean
that is pretty
those
cool
are
to watch.
challenge runs. Like people choose to do that, but a regular gamer do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah,
Use summons. Use whatever you got to do to beat these fucking bosses.
I wish they had Game Genie. I would use it.
Oh, hey, some Game Genie, huh? Man, that's bringing some old school there, Grant.
I know, right?
Hey, so, but anyway, like for the DLC is just right because you feel overpowered in the standalone game eventually, like once you start leveling up and been playing for a while and doing all the new game pluses if you replay it. But the DLC is an amped up version. Like the bosses have faster attacks, really hard, I guess, choreographed, like to memorize. Like when you see a action from the boss and what you need to do next, like when it comes to dodging or parrying, everything's amped up. Like there's a boss called Commander Gaius. He was just a pain in the ass too. It's a mounted combat boss if you want to, or you can just stay on the ground. There's what's her name, Rolana, the one with the dual swords. There's the Dancing Dragon, which is the first one. But there's a lot of bosses that are way harder than probably some of your hardest bosses in the standalone, the original game.
I'd probably just go through
So,
there and punch everybody. That's what I would
but
do.
I mean, at the end of the day, everything's like, I feel like it was made for a purpose. So the DLC, like it's just right.
Yeah, but
It's where it needs to be. It does not
why
need
would
to
you
be
want to? Why
make.
would
You
you want to
don't
make
make
it
it
easy?
easier. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like it would be boring to me if
It
all the
would be.
bosses were as easy as some of them in the original game got. Like to a point, if they were that easy, it would just get boring.
I mean,
Like the
because you see, I
discovery
mean,
would be good and all that. But go ahead.
I've seen a lot of big streamers like, I don't want to play this no more. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I don't know, man. Like
on some of the stuff that y'all have beaten. Let me just back up. So on the stuff that y'all have probably beaten very quickly, um, the Dark Warden, I'm still on the first part, so it took me 46 times to beat him. Like, you know, but it was I wasn't frustrated. Like it
yeah,
wasn't like you know what I mean? It wasn't like a cheap hit where I got like kicked off by the troll. The troll kicked me off the mountain. That's cheap.
yeah.
I don't like cheap. I don't like cheap deaths.
I got killed by a goat before. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, the DLC is fine, man. Like people complain about the difficulty of the DLC. Well, I'm sorry, but they don't need to change it. If you want
No.
it be less difficult, go get a damn mod or something like people are doing now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need to be changed because when I beat that boss, man, it was such a great feeling, and you don't get that many times in today's gaming. Really, if you think about it, there's very few games that are really, really hard nowadays. And the Shadows of the Erd Tree, it's rough.
They're also the gatekeeper of Elden Ring. Like you'll never let nobody talk bad about it.
Correct. You're right. So maybe I am biased here.
Yeah. You would fight for that game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a fantastic game. It's a massive
good
work.
game.
And
It is
with
a
the
good game.
DLC included, it is the greatest game ever made. There's hands down. It's overtaken The Witcher 3 for me. Witcher 3 was my number one game I've ever played. And Elden Ring without the DLC was number 2. But The Witcher 3 was number 1 with their DLCs. Blood and Wine was such a great DLC. And then From Software drops this DLC and just blows it out the water.
Yeah.
So yeah, Elden Ring is definitely my number 1 game now. So that's enough Elden Ring. What do you think, Grant?
Are you sure it's enough Elden Ring? I don't think there's ever enough
it's
Elden
never
Ring for
enough
you.
Elden Ring. So, but what is your take ultimately on what you've experienced so far and just playing? Yeah, you haven't reached a DLC yet. So
no, here's the thing. I'm not like a lot of these people who are just, I got everyday life stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm not able to play as much as everybody else. So until I can get to that point, if any sponsors want to sponsor us to where I can not have to work and do that, I would be glad to. But until then, I'm just now at Stormvale Castle, so I'm probably like everybody's like, God, you're just there. But I mean, I'm having to take my time. I'm also the kind of guy that like I like to explore everything. Like if I see a mountain, I have to go all the way around it, on top of it, just in case I don't want to miss anything. So like I probably explore 90% of the time. You know what I mean? Before I even actually get to the story.
yeah, me too. Yeah, like
But as far as what people are talking about, is it being too hard? I mean, you're right. It's just right. I mean, it's supposed to be. Like, I don't get mad when I die. I mean, I got killed by those. You know those what are those big birds that carry the with the big knives on their talons or whatever. You know what I'm talking
oh
about?
yeah,
Dude, I
yeah.
got
I
killed
know
by
what
like
you're talking about.
3 of those. I got ganked by 3 of those.
Those guys, yeah.
Nothing's worse than when you lose 9,000 whatchamacallits and then get killed again by those and you lose it all. That's frustrating.
Well, Grant, just once you finish the base game, then you enter the DLC. Get used to dying
Well,
because
you know,
you're gonna die. Even I,
there'll be a new by the time that happens, there'll be a new Elden Ring out.
dude,
So,
I'm level 254, and I was just dying left and right in that DLC,
dude, I'm only
but I
level
made it
50.
through. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, so let's get to the next thing. Dr. Disrespect.
Mm.
The Dr. Disrespect news. All right, so all this is so far alleged, right? Correct?
Yeah, from
Yeah,
what
I
I
mean
know,
everything's been
unless
alleged so far.
unless something in the last little bit has come out to where it's been proven. Other than that, it's all
Yeah.
alleged.
So if anything's come out in the last hour, we don't have news for it. All right.
Yeah,
So, but anyway, so what we're getting, so basically what happened is Dr. Disrespect got banned in 2020 on Twitch. I mean, everyone's probably heard this story on every single person that's talked about it. But he got banned from what my understanding, he got banned on 2020 on Twitch. There was no reason, there was not like a reason given. He was just banned. And but everyone was suspecting like it was like contract disputes or whatever, and like he like Twitch did something that he didn't like or something like that. But anyway, so he got banned in 2020 by Twitch, like perma banned. Like it's pretty hard to get perma banned on Twitch, at least
especially
from
when you
what I
got
know.
tits everywhere and you
Yeah,
know.
I mean, dude, you had a girl. I remember when this happened several years back. There was a girl that had sex on Twitch, and she had a 72-hour ban.
That's
Okay.
incredible, man.
Anyway, so recently, a former Twitch employee tweeted out that he was banned because he got caught texting a minor via Twitch Whisper system. I didn't even know Twitch had a Whisper system, honestly.
Yeah,
So obviously, I mean, in today's world, you can go ahead and expect every single type of chat thing you use that's owned by a company. They're probably going to have access to your fucking data.
yeah,
Um, but anyway, so he's saying that Twitch employee, that former one, said he got caught texting a minor. Again, this is alleged. Nothing's been proven unless something just recently came out. Uh, but like, my take on this is, first off, fucking mess with minors, big no no.
yeah. Of
But they
course.
also have no. I haven't seen any proof anywhere besides, because I mean, you're not going to see any proof right now because of it's. No one can talk about this stuff, especially if some type of legal shit.
Yeah,
And also like I'm not I'm not like into the fucking Twitter lawyers that you see everywhere on fucking social media. Like all the people commenting about this, like he's fucking guilty. Oh, really? How the fuck do you know?
yeah. That's. I mean, you can't. You can't. This is
There's so
not
much
like a.
vague information. Like even the tweets about it, the people that are talking about it, it's just so vague.
I
He
mean,
hasn't
this
even
isn't
said
like an
no or
allegation
yes
of
to it.
like, yeah. This isn't an allegation. This is a life altering allegation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This isn't like somebody cheated on their boyfriend or girlfriend, or they got caught sexting
Yeah.
another girl or something. You know what I mean? This is like
And
this
my
is
take on this,
a life.
listen, did he know? All right. My biggest question on this would be when he texted this sexting or texting, whatever the fuck it was,
If he did,
if he did,
yeah,
and again, this all alleged, if he did he know this person was a minor
yeah,
when he was texting? Get what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
the biggest question, I think, for this whole thing. Did he know this girl was a minor? Now,
Now, if he did, then
that's different.
that's different.
I mean that's the main question, right? Did he know
Yeah,
this person was a minor when he texted or sexted, whatever? So I think that's the main question. But at the same time, I mean, I think he's married, right? I mean, you don't mean to be fucking doing that shit. I mean, he
yeah,
knows that, but you don't need to be doing that shit anyway. Texting some girl, even if she wasn't a minor or whatever. you know, you don't need to be doing shit like that. But anyway, this is my take. Just did he know that if she was young or not? That's pretty much like the end of the day would be something I would think of.
Yeah. Also, this is not this. Like I said, this is not a small allegation. So if this is, I go ahead and tell you, like if the guy whoever accused him better have all the receipts in the world, because if
Yeah.
not, you're about to get sued into
Oh, another thing
oblivion.
to the Twitter lawyers out there. All right.
Which are none of y'all are fucking
I know some
lawyers.
of you don't live in America, but in
Yeah,
America, you're innocent till
innocent
proven
until
guilty. The
yeah,
innocent, you have to prove someone is guilty.
yeah.
Okay. It's not the other way around. Like in England, I guess it is that you're guilty until proven innocent. All right. So just wait. I think this is something, just wait and see before you say something fucking dumb. And a lot of people have already said something dumb. So this turns out to be
Everybody
nothing. Oh boy, y'all gonna look dumb as hell.
that
But you
and
could be
whoever,
right. I don't know.
yeah, he could be. And the guy who, and if he is wrong, I'll just go ahead and tell you, Doctor Disrespect's got a lot of money. I'm sure he's made a lot of money through all this because he's got a shit ton of followers. He's going to have even more money because he's going to sue Twitch into oblivion. I would own that company
Yeah, I
after
mean,
that
just how
because
every
you
go ahead.
can't because you're this like this. First of all, you've drug my name. Like this is like I said, saying something bad, is one thing, but this is like something that you can never walk away from. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
this is another warning to those bigger accounts out there. Those watch what you fucking say.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, people. I mean, if you're a huge have a huge following, and you don't like this guy, and you're just going after him, watch what the fuck you say, because it might come back and bite you.
yep.
All right.
I know personally, and I'm sure I'm not going to say any names, but there was a scandal in our state with sports. You remember that? With
Mm-hmm.
some teams, and one
Yeah.
of the guys who was involved, one of the main guys involved, was able to sue so many people on Twitter for saying all this slanderous things about him, for
Yep.
and all this stuff, and got a lot of money. So I mean, you can't just go around and just say what you want. I mean, especially if it's not true. So that's what I'm saying. You better. That's why it's just better just sit back and listen.
Yeah. People got to be careful what they say on Twitter. But yeah, at the end of the day, my take is I think the biggest question I think a lot of people have, if this is true, that he did text someone that was a minor,
Yeah,
if that is true, did he know that
yeah,
this person was an actual minor? You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think that's my biggest question. But I'm not sure if it's going to be probably around like state laws. I don't know what
But didn't they?
California's state
But
laws
didn't?
are.
Oh God.
Even if you like saying if even if you didn't know this person was a minor,
But
get what I'm
didn't
saying?
but didn't they say like this guy, like the guy from Twitch was, and I don't know, so I'm not accusing, so I don't know, but I just thought I read that saying he was like doing, like he was mad, or he was, or something, like he was, there's just something like that, or am I misreading
I
that,
don't
or
know. I mean,
was that
I
just
don't know.
rumor? I don't know. I don't want to say.
I don't know the whole thing. I mean, you got to watch what you see on Twitter right now around
Yeah,
this thing, because
that's
people
true
are
too.
going to be saying stuff that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and you got to watch what you read, because
Yeah,
there's two sides of this. The people are on, or actually, there's three sides, and the two sides that are wrong are the ones that are 100% saying that he is innocent, and the ones well, technically he is right now innocent,
yeah,
and 100% are saying that he's guilty. Then you have the middle ground, people saying we don't fucking know,
yeah, exactly.
because there's not
That's
enough evidence that that's the opinion should be taken, instead of making your
exactly.
own opinion
That's where
because
that's
either
where
you
I'm at.
like or don't like the guy.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a Twitch guy. Um, I probably just saw who he was. Maybe I don't know.
Like I've seen, I'm not a follower. Like I'm not like a follower of his, but I have seen his videos before. I mean, they're
Yeah,
funny. I mean, he's
yeah,
funny. He's a funny guy.
yeah,
I can see why he has so many followers, because
yeah,
he is a funny dude. Um, but it's just this thing is, I'm just waiting for more information
yeah,
before making a dumb decision or trying to say something dumb about this, and which a lot of people already have said some dumb shit about
yeah.
this.
I've read a lot of stuff,
It's
man.
all
Yeah,
over Twitter. But you never know. And again, we it's just a touchy subject. We'll get off it, but
Yeah.
all right. So let's see.
Back to Elden Ring.
Oh, you got me excited there, buddy. I was about to talk some more Elden Ring.
Shit.
Uh oh. Speaking of which, that game. What's that game called? The Descendant. I
Hmm.
think it's called. I think it's called The Descendant. Is a new FPS game coming out? Oh, I gotta look this up. Hold on. The
Oh God.
Descendant. Well, it's a new game I'm gonna play because I'm
Oh,
kind of
okay.
well, I'm not done with Elden Ring because I do want to get back into New Game Plus. I think it's called Descendants FPS. The First Descendant. Yes. Yes. All right. So I played the beta for this. It's a FPS game coming out, and I think beginning of July, July 2nd. Shit, that's like
Okay.
next week.
Yes, right around the corner.
I played the beta several months back, and I loved it. I just liked the controls; felt great. The it's kind of, you can say it's kind of like Destiny, except not really, because it's a little bit more RPG like than I say Destiny is, in my opinion. Because I mean, you kind of still got the gear and stuff like that, but you have more an RPG element, like going off and doing like quests and stuff. Well, not really quests, but the mission based, which is, Destiny sort of has, but it's not. I don't know how to say it, but I just think it's a little bit more RPG element.
Yeah.
But anyway, the First Descendant, I'm definitely going to play that when it comes out. So I'm trying to finish up Elden Ring and just be completely done with that and move on to the next game. And I think that's going to be my next game.
Okay.
Get a little FPS action mixed with
Yeah.
RPG elements. But yeah, what game are you gonna? Are you going to stick with Elden? Are you going to stick with Elden Ring?
I'm sticking with Elden Ring. I promise you. I told you. I made a
All right,
promise.
stick with
I
that.
told you. Don't look at me
I want
like
to see
that.
you. Nah, dude. I know how, especially with Souls games, motherfucker. You are fucking.
Okay.
You'll
Okay. So
play
there
that
wasn't,
for like you'll give up as soon as you die the first
dude.
time.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when Dark Souls came, it was free. I downloaded it. I played it. Got killed by the first boss. Deleted it because I was just like, I didn't understand. Like I didn't understand these guys. These were like, this was like the first game. Like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't understand. I was like, God, like this is too hard. But now that I'm playing, here's the thing. Now that I'm playing Elden Rings and I'm understanding it, I'll probably actually go back and play Dark Souls and
It's
all these
Elden
other ones.
Ring. It's not fucking Elden Rings.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, motherfucker.
Sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get the gatekeeper.
Yeah. So stick with it, dude. I'll
I'm
be
like, I
proud of
got
you.
it.
If
I
you
got it.
beat this game, like first just beat Radon and the Bloodlord Maug.
I'm just trying to get out of Stormvale Castle. Every time I turn around, I got those big ass knights with the shields, and they throw fucking tornadoes and shit at me.
Mix and match, dude.
I might
Find
have
something
to.
that does
I might have to do.
damage.
Yeah, I
Maybe
might have
even
to change
find a
spec.
shield. Use a shield with your
Well, I
katana.
know that's the thing, but I don't. Everything I got's like a fucking wood shield. Like fuck.
Yeah.
Like so. I'm probably going to switch to something that's that does a lot of heavy damage
Yeah.
because I like the Dex build, but I need for my skill set I need something that does a lot of damage because I'm not crafty enough to fucking do 9,000 things.
Yeah. So, but yeah, dude, you just gotta stick with it, dude. Trust me, you're gonna feel so good after you beat that first remembrance boss. You'll feel so good. All right. What else is there, Grant? We got some more. I know there's gotta be more news out there. Let's see. I showed you that picture of Alloy, right? The actress.
Yeah, so that was terrible. Like I didn't know that's what she actually looked like compared to the game. Like I felt like
Yeah,
they
they
took
just made her butt fucking ugly.
no, it's like what they did was they made her in like in AutoCAD or in like PlayStation 5 and then ported it to Atari. That's what it looks
Yeah, I
like.
don't know why they did that. Some of these developers, depending on who they are, Western developers mainly, I would say, they just love their square jawed, fucking butch looking women characters. I don't know what it is.
But she wasn't that ugly in the first one, was she? Like there was I thought
Yeah.
I mean I thought she was like decent looking in the first one.
I
It's
mean,
like
define decent.
well, I'm just like normal. Like I didn't bat an eye at
No,
it. Like
they just love the box jaw.
well, I know, but I'm just saying like she just looked like
But take my jaw and then take your jaw too, put it on a woman. That's what they like.
Take your jaw, huh? Let's not do that.
Anyway, so I don't know. Sweet Baby Incorporated is behind a lot of that stuff, but you also just got Western developers that have this
infatuation.
Like they think women are ugly. Like all women. That's what they think.
Yeah, there you go. They hate women.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if that's what I would think if I was a woman, that's all you get in every game is just some butt ugly woman. Is that what you think of women are? No, you don't think of them as beautiful creatures.
That's right.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Sweet Baby Incorporated is just garbage. We talk about them almost every podcast, but there's like news that drops.
I keep wanting to call
with
them Sweet
them
Baby
behind
Rays.
Something that is like major news, and they always fuck shit up. Like the Wolverine, one example, but you got a lot more than that.
I keep wanting to call them Sweet Baby Ray. With the barbecue sauce.
That's pretty decent.
That's some good. That's decent. That's just good, man.
Yeah. All right, and let's see. All right, let's see. We have a Q&A. Go to switch over to this. If you guys got anything, let me pop the chat up. There's a hide chat overlay.
Do we have any questions? Anybody want to ask a question?
Well, we got the Palestine guy. No questions. Let's see if we got it. Let's see. We got 72 watching. Let's see if anyone has questions.
You can ask me whatever you want.
Most people probably watching on Twitter.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know how that works.
No, Twitter you can't respond.
You know what we're gonna do?
Yeah, everyone's watching from Twitter, man. So they're not gonna.
Oh, that's cool. But you know what's cool? But here's the thing. So you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna eventually, once we get more episodes in, we're actually gonna have an episode where it's nothing but questions. You ask us, ask us anything.
We all just tweet that out. Actually, just tweet out prior to podcast episode. Gets people to just say, anybody got any questions that want answered or anything for us, and we'll answer
that way. That way, you don't have to ask them live. We can get them for you, and then we can call. We can say who you are, and then do it. You can ask us anything. Well, almost anything, I guess. Well, no, I'll answer. I'll pretty much answer anything that I can that I have an answer to.
Yeah,
I ain't scared.
You ain't scared. Scared. All right, Grant. Man, that is it. At least, unless you got anything else you want to talk about, say we close this out.
I don't have anything else to talk about. I think they're tired of hearing my voice.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Hey, guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter /X. And check our... We also do Rumble. We post videos on Rumble. This is actually going to Rumble also. But yeah, check out our socials. Check out our podcasts all available on all podcasting platforms.
Leave us a 5-star review.
Yeah, leave us a 5-star review. And call
talk about Ed
a shithead.
What? Talk about how you want Ed to wear a broccoli wig,
broccoli cut. And yeah, I might do that for the next episode. Don't tempt me.
Dude, if you got a fake dangly earring, and
oh yeah,
dude. I don't know if I'd be able to make that. Dude. I don't know if I'd actually have to like cut your screen off because I couldn't look at you. Like it'd be.
Oh, I'm about to grow a beard out here soon, dude. It's coming up.
Dude, how much?
A couple of months.
Okay.
Couple months. I'm gonna start growing.
Then you're out.
Then you're out. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna make your little whatever that fucking thing is on your face.
This is like
make that look
dude,
like shit.
Dude, I know. I just don't.
Is that
have
your full beard? Is that like?
Dude.
You've been growing that for like a year.
I don't have them. I don't have those genetics, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, like, I'll grow.
I know, in like 2 weeks,
you'll
have like you'll fucking look like Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, I shave freshly every day, and strike a match on it.
Yeah,
on a perfect jawline.
Fucking nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about that. Fucking Rocky Dennis jaw.
All right, dude. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. That's it. Peace.